Good evening and welcome to the broadcast. Hope everyone's doing well on this Friday night. I thought, I'll do some news tonight, and I got some positive news stories. None of the social media chaos news you're seeing in this chaotic world right now. Okay, so anyway, hope everyone's doing well. I don't even know where to begin with what's going on, but things will turn around because most of us know how it ends. We know how things end. So anyway, I've got some positive news stories. We're going to continue with our Bible group with the 9 fruits of the Spirit, God's toolbox, and just come up with another topic soon. And I'll come up with a topic. Hope everyone had a nice Valentine's. And oh, it's almost the end of the month already. Time flies, doesn't it? Crazy. It's crazy. So anyway, weather got nice that one day. Boy, that snow took me like 2.5 hours to get home. So, oh my gosh, you know. Um, anyway, everything's good. So anyway, that's all I got. I don't even know what to say. I'm glad the Super Bowl's over. The U.S. Uh, USF United States Football or United whatever is coming up, which I'm excited about. Thinking about getting tickets to see some spring football. Exciting. The USFL and XFL merged finally. It's going to be awesome. I hope, not that I don't like the NFL, I kind of hope it takes over and people catch on and get out of the whole NFL. It's ridiculous to me, but that's just me. Hockey's in full going. I hope your team's doing well. Um, with that and hockey. And I like watching the outdoor hockey. I really do. I enjoyed watching the stadium hockey. It's pretty cool. You know, I think I'd like to go to one if I could ever afford it. Can't afford it anymore. So anyway, let's see. Not much else is going on. Well, a lot's going on. You know what I mean? But I don't get involved. I've I'm concerned about a lot of things going on. So I hope there's a big change in things and it's for the good. Anyway, so welcome anyway.
We need to build a wall, and it has to be built quickly.
All right. Well, we're just going to do some news tonight and we'll be back. We'll be back. So here's some news.
Hey, ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Just positive news. I stay away from politics, negativity, and everything that's destroying this country. Bring back the spirit of human spirit. People do good things, and there are people out there that do good things, but you will never hear about it on your local news. So anyway, I got some news stories. I hope it uplifts your weekend and it gives put some faith back into humanity because we just don't hear enough of it. All right. So here we go. Canine finds a missing 11-year-old girl in a park bathroom. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office Canine Unit, led by Deputy Sarah Ernstez and Canine Mary Lou, successfully located and rescued a missing and endangered 11-year-old girl. It began when a concerned family reported the girl missing, prompting Deputy Sarah Ernstez and Canine Mary Lou to respond. Their swift response led to the 1600 block of Carlton Lake Drive, where the duo commenced their search for the young girl. Quickly following the trail, the vigilant canine team discovered that the missing girl had been given a ride to a nearby apartment complex in Wamama by kind-hearted neighbors. Undeterred, the HCSO units redirected their efforts to the new location, where canine Mary Lou's extraordinary sense of smell proved instrumental. The canine officer led deputies to a locked bathroom door at a park in the area. With the skilled guidance of the canine team, deputies approached the situation delicately. Through effective communication, they were able to convince the frightened 11-year-old to unlock the door. Revealing her safe and unharmed condition, Sheriff Chad Chronister praised the exemplary work of the HCSO Canine Unit. Our team HCSO Canine Unit has once again proven its invaluable role in our community. With their exceptional skills, they successfully located and brought home a missing 11-year-old girl, reuniting her safety with her family. I couldn't be prouder of our team's commitment to service and determination to protect and serve. Yeah. Okay. For one, an 11-year-old girl was given a ride by neighbors. Now, wouldn't I mean and what's going on today, wouldn't you want to okay it with our parents first? Or maybe they did, but I don't think they didn't know. So the neighbors, the 11-year-old girl told neighbors she needed a ride over to these apartments, and the parents didn't know she was gone. That is something to look into also. And why did that happen? That's to me a little odd that an 11-year-old girl asks the neighbors for a ride to an apartment complex. She winds up in a public bathroom stall, locked in a bathroom stall. All right. Anyway, but it turned out okay, and thank God that Mary Lou was able to find the girl and lead them to her. That's awesome. All right, the Memphis Zoo celebrates the birth of rare pygmy slow loris. The Memphis Zoo has shared the news of the birth of a rare and endangered pygmy slow loris. Due to special circumstances, zoo veterinarians made the decision to provide the newborn with extra care to enhance its chances of survival. The dedicated staff at the zoo have taken the responsibility of hand rearing the baby pygmy slow loris, ensuring it receives round-the-clock care. Initially, the primate was nourished with formula every 2 hours. As it continued to grow, the little one has now graduated to a slurry of banana, leaf eater biscuit, water, and formula, which is eagerly consumes from a bowl. The pygmy slow loris, scientifically known as Niceticibus pygmaeus. Blah, blah, blah. You got it. Is native to the forested regions of Southeast Asia. Despite their endearing appearance, pygmy slow lories are not suitable as pets. They have special dietary needs, are easily stressed, and possess a unique method of protecting themselves and their young. The species, the species coats their babies in a mixture of saliva and secretions to create a venom, highlighting the complexity of their adaptations for survival. So don't think about getting a slow loris. Not a good idea. They are slobbered in venom, saliva, and secretions. All right. And the Coast Guard rescues dog trapped in shipping container for 8 days. Houston Galveston U.S. Coast Guard team discovered an unexpected passenger during a routine inspection of shipping containers. The team, led by Petty Officer Second Class McMahon, were astonished when they heard barking and scratching emanating from one of the containers. As they cautiously opened the container, they were greeted by the sight of a small, furry face, a dog trapped inside the dark space. The canine seemed remarkably calm and happy to be liberated from her confined quarters. Further investigation by Coast Guard officials revealed that Connie had been trapped in the container for at least 8 days. Deprived of food and water, the container filled with discarded vehicles destined for overseas sales had likely originated from a junkyard. Grateful for being in the right place at the right time, McMahon expressed the urgency of the situation and is quoted saying it would take at least another week to get to where she was going and 2 weeks without food or water. I don't think she would have made it. Forever Changed Animal Rescue has taken her in, diligently working to nurse her back to health and prepare her for adoption. And a canine track sent for over 2 miles to find a missing child in freezing and cold weather. The Auburn Police Department announced the successful rescue of a missing 12-year-old child thanks to the diligent efforts of canine Biza and his handler, Officer L. Jungren. Authorities were alerted that the child had wandered away from home around 8:30 in the evening, with freezing temperatures adding urgency to the search. A swift response was imperative. Numerous Auburn police officers and Massachusetts state troopers mobilized in the Pacachog Hill area of Auburn to locate the missing child. Among them were detectives from the Auburn Police Department's Detective Bureau, further intensifying the search efforts. However, it was the partnership between Officer Jungren and his four-legged companion Biza that ultimately turned the tide. Additional officers converged on the area and found the child a short time later. Reflecting on the successful outcome, the APD expressed immense pride in Canine Biza's unwavering dedication and the collaborative efforts of all involved. That's what it's about. Awesome. It's always interesting to hear these stories with canines and how they're used to do things like that, and it's really awesome. Awesome. All right. Scientists witness act of altruism by a male elephant seal for the first time. Do I have a seal? No, I don't. Anyway, well, here. Nope, that won't work. So, anyway, In a rare and extraordinary display of altruism, an adult male northern elephant seal at Point Reyes National Seashore in California was observed coming to the rescue of a distressed young pup. The remarkable incident was documented by scientists Sarah G. Allen and Matthew J. Law, who were conducting surveys of seals in the area. The scientists witnessed a female and her pup being separated by tidal wash and waves at Drake's Bay. The pup, less than 2 weeks old, was at risk of being swept away by the undertow. The female desperately called out to her stranded pup, unable to pursue it as the waves drew the young seal further from the shore. It was then that the unexpected hero of the story emerged, an alpha male elephant seal from a nearby harem. Excuse me. So I needed a drink. My throat started to get dry. My sinuses in this weather is going crazy. Sorry about that. So the male, identified as the alpha of the small harem, responded to the distress calls and charged into action. Ignoring the rebuff from the female, he swiftly swam out to the struggling pup. Instead of using force, the male used his body to gently guide and push the pup towards the safety of the shore, strategically providing shelter during the waves' ebb and flow. For nearly 20 minutes, the male worked tirelessly, gradually bringing the pup back to the female waiting on the beach. A heartwarming reunion took place just 4 meters from where the pup had been separated from its mother. The researchers noted that the male's altruistic act went beyond the typical behavior observed in marine mammals. In many cases, male elephant seals focused on mating and rarely engage in parental care. This exceptional display of altruism challenges the conventional depiction of male marine mammal behavior. After the successful rescue, the reunited pair moved to a higher ground on a beach, where the female vocalized her gratitude. The male, having demonstrated his selfless commitment to the well being of the young pup, responded with a trumpet call before resting on the wet sand. That's interesting because, you would think research has been following and doing all this on mammals and how they act and how they and then they witness something like this that rarely happens. Who knows how more times this does happen, but apparently this is the first time it's ever been seen. So normally, I guess from what this was saying, the male seal, the elephant seal, they're they're into mating and stuff. That's sorry, mama, but that's your pup. So I don't know if maybe the elephant seal was like, hey, you know what? I'm in a harem. I I can mate anytime. I can mate, and I'm the alpha male. Mate, I can mate anytime or whatever. So thanks to this male elephant seal rescuing this pup was really significant as far as behavior. So that's cool. All right, Florida manatees rebound to record breaking numbers. Florida has announced significant achievements in manatee protection and water quality improvements, with more than $50 million invested since 2019. Governor Ron DeSantis, during a recent visit to Blue Spring State Park, highlighted the state's dedication to preserving the iconic Florida manatees. Blue Spring State Park, a crucial sanctuary for manatees seeking warm waters during the winter months, witnessed a historic moment back in January when a record-breaking 932 manatees were counted, surpassing the previous of New Year's Day record of 736. This underscores the positive impact of the state's ongoing efforts to enhance manatee habitats and safeguard their well-being. Since 2019, the state has invested over 50 million in manatee initiatives and more than 1.8 billion in water quality enhancements. These measures have yielded promising results, as evidenced by the lowest manatee mortality rate back from 2017 that recorded 2,023 of them. Or, I'm sorry, since 2017, recorded in 2023. I don't know where my numbers got jumbled up there, but sorry. All right. So it's good to hear, animals coming back. We're not, man, and they're working on better water quality and hopefully drinking water, and also with making clean water to drink. All right. And 15 million investment safeguards 8,000 acres of Alabama's ecological gem. In a groundbreaking move for environmental conservation, the Nature Conservancy has successfully acquired 8,000 acres in the Mobile Tensas Delta, a pristine expanse where the Alabama and Tombigbee River converge. This particular area, known as the Mobile Delta's land between the rivers, is an ecological treasure trove boasting creeks, rivers, ponds, and oxbow lakes that contribute to the Delta's recognition as a residence of the largest number of freshwater species in the United States. The significance of this acquisition extended beyond local borders, solidifying the Mobile Delta as one of the most ecologically diverse regions on the planet. The Nature Conservancy in Alabama, through an ambitious $15 million deal, has successfully secured 7,990 acres in Clark County at the head of the Mobile Tensas Delta. The acquisition was made possible through the collaborative effort and generous contributions, and a $5.2 million donation from the Holdfast Collective, a nonprofit shareholder of outdoor gear maker Patagonia, played a pivotal role in making this conservation dream a reality. The Nature Conservancy committed $3 million to the purchase, demonstrating its dedication to preserving natural habitats. An anonymous donor stepped forward with an extraordinary $10 million contribution, showcasing a shared commitment to safeguarding the environment. So, they say that money is the root of all evil. And I want to specify that it's the use of the money that can be used for evil or good, to do good. How you use it, like anything. Alcohol. You can abuse alcohol. You can abuse money. It can destroy a person. Gambling. I mean, it's just what it is, and it's money can really change a person for in not a really good way. So these folks got investors and donations, and that's awesome. And a daughter wakes up after 5 years in a coma. Back in 2017, Jennifer Flowellen's life took a drastic turn while driving to work. After dropping her kids off at school, she felt lightheaded and veered off the road, crashing into a pole. She ended up in a serious condition and was in a coma for 5 years. Throughout this challenging time, Jennifer's mother, Peggy Means, never lost hope for her daughter's recovery. Doctors repeatedly told Peggy that Jennifer's chances of waking up were slim, and that even if she did awaken, she would not be able to function. But Peggy's hope never wavered. Despite the odds, Peggy cared for Jennifer daily, maintaining a positive attitude and treating her as if she could hear. So finally, on August 25th of 2022, during a walk, Jennifer laughed at a joke Peggy made. After nearly 5 years, Jen woke up. In the following weeks, with speech therapy and Peggy's support, Jennifer progressed from making small sounds to saying vowels and even spelling words. In less than a year, she returned home full time. And last fall, Jennifer attended her son Julian's high school football games, filling a dream for both of them. Despite the progress, Peggy remains focused on Jennifer's continued recovery and sets goals for her, emphasizing the need to stay positive and keep working towards improvement. What is the human spirit hanging with somebody on the worst odds? And doctors always seem to tell you what, that, oh, it's impossible. They're done. They're never going to walk. They're never going to wake up. They're never, well, God is above and God is greater than anything. Just to, just having faith that God will do what's right. You ask God. That's, never give up on anybody. Never give up on anybody. That's awesome. So that's the news. Had some nice, good, positive news stories. Hope you enjoyed them. My reading wasn't great tonight. Sorry. Some of the words, and boy, it's just been feels like it's just been either a long day or whatever. You know how that goes. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to the lsfl4u Facebook page and YouTube channel. And we're just going to continue to do what we do since I've been doing for 4 years, going on 5 years now with broadcasting. So hope to have the phone up and going. And I'll be posting some merchandise soon and work on that. So anyway, I know baseball's right around the corner now. So I hope your team drafted well and where you're at, and your baseball team will do well this year. I haven't been any predictions, but was it the Dodgers are supposed to be tough this year? Something I think it was the Dodgers are going to be tough this year. I think. So anyway, I think that was one of the teams that you need to be careful of this year, but I could be wrong. But anyway, not too keen on sports, except, some hockey. And if you have any comments, suggestions, if you ever hear any kind of a positive news story or see someone do something, please message me with it. And if you want, and I'll broadcast the story. If you want to send one in, any topic suggestions, I could research and look up something like that. And like I said, we'll continue with our Bible group with the 9 fruits of the Spirit. With that. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I think it's supposed to rain here and there throughout the country. I don't know, but it's supposed to rain here. And so anyway, be careful out there and pray often, connect in a church. All right. Keep the faith and don't worry about all this crazy chaos in the world. It's just sit back and watch and pray. Right. So anyway, that's awesome. Yeah. So anyway, um, yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed tonight and hearing some positive news. Anyway, connect in a church in your journey, and God will let you know if it's the right church. And just keep going, do the best you can, and just, you know, be a decent human being, right? Be courteous, kind, bring back old values of morality and respect and things like that. And I don't know. So anyway, God bless each and every one of you. And I guess that's it. Signing off. And we'll see you soon. Have a blessed weekend. Take care. Bye.